Grand Theft Auto 6 is without a doubt one of the most highly anticipated games ever. It probably is the most highly anticipated game ever, and Rockstar has had a reputation for the last 2 decades of complete secrecy with their projects. Of course, every now and then we see some big leaks arrive, such as the Red Dead Redemption 2 map. That was a big thing, and some of my sources at Rockstar Games said that in their departments there was an oh shit moment when that happened. But this Grand Theft Auto 6 leak is something completely different. We have never seen this happen, at least with Rockstar Games. Obviously, Ubisoft is a company that is notorious for all of their projects leaking before their announcement. And then a couple of years back, Naughty Dog suffered a really extreme leak with The Last of Us Part 2, in which a ton of story details, major spoilers, were leaked weeks ahead of that game's launch. But last weekend, this gaming industry was taken by storm with a Grand Theft Auto 6 leak, which saw 90 plus early in-development pre-alpha gameplay videos leak onto the internet. It garnered millions upon millions of reactions from gamers all over the world. It was shared by millions upon millions of people across various websites, social media, and so on and so forth. We saw figures from Naughty Dog, Sony Santa Monica, CD Projekt Red, Bethesda, and so on and so forth reacting. We even had some reports from Jason Schreier and also myself, which confirmed that this leak was authentic, and Rockstar Games developers were devastated, very angry that this happened. But how all of this went down was a post from a user called Teapot Uber Hacker on the GTA forums. That's where they posted the leak, and they also promised that they were going to continue leaking more about Grand Theft Auto 6 and other Rockstar Games related projects. They specifically said GTA 5 source code, GTA 6 source code, as well as a GTA 6 testing build may be coming in the future from them. And they additionally teased within the comment section of this GTA forums thread that they had a 105-page internal PDF file on GTA 6, as well as they took a few requests from some users giving out some of the source code of Grand Theft Auto 6. So there was confirmation that they indeed had more stuff that they planned to leak in the future. And very quickly, this exploded all over the internet, something that apparently this hacker, Teapot Uber Hacker, did not expect, as they said that this went unexpectedly viral, which is just a weird thing to say considering the reputation of Rockstar Games and also GTA 6. And then furthermore, they went on to try and blackmail Rockstar Games as they wanted them to reach out to them and reach some sort of deal, which is aka they wanted some money. But around this time, this was not the only thing that was happening, because on various hacking forums, the identity of this GTA 6 hacker was already pretty much known, and that is because these hackers were sloppy with their identity. It is apparently a 16 who is now a 17-year-old UK teen, and he was arrested actually earlier this year for previous hacks. He had hacked Microsoft, Okta, T-Mobile, and a number of other tech giants. On the breached online forums, a hacker with a major reputation said that the individual behind this, the 16, now 17-year-old UK teen, admitted in Telegram chats that it was in fact him, but he wiped the chat before he could take a screenshot of it. And then on another hacking website, which includes a dox of this UK teen, it was said that the hacker was released on April 22nd, 2022 and given a 1-month internet suspension by the UK government for his actions. And then it said this UK teen continued running rampant through the interwebs, with recently breaching Uber, along with the recent GTA 6 source code and video leaks under the alias Teapot Hacker and Teapot Uber Hacker. He works with a team of not-so-skilled individuals who use him as a frontman mule to spread the word of said breaches. And that group is called Lapsus. Again, they have a reputation for many other hacks that have happened in the last year or two. Instead of leaking user data, which can be useful and worth the time, he just causes chaos and pointless breaches for clout and notoriety. It is said that the Lapsus hacking group operates out of the UK and Brazil. But this UK teen, again, was arrested previously in December of 2021, and apparently this is what he was charged with: 3 counts of unauthorized access to a computer with intent to impair the reliability of data, 1 count of fraud by false representation, 1 count of unauthorized access to a computer with intent to hinder access to data, 1 count of causing a computer to perform a function to secure unauthorized access to a program. Again, that is what he was previously charged with. He received a 1-month suspension for that, and he did it all again, as he hacked Uber and he hacked Rockstar Games. And specifically with Uber, they have noted that the Lapsus group is the likely culprit behind the hack of the company, and they also believe that the Lapsus group was behind the hack of Rockstar Games. Uber additionally in their statement confirmed that the Federal Bureau of Investigations and the United States Department of Justice were involved in an investigation into the hack of the company. Now, ultimately, the release of these 90-plus videos for Grand Theft Auto 6 isn't necessarily damaging. It's really the question of what could happen next, because if the actual source code of GTA 6 gets out, there could be major delays and major issues within Rockstar Games, because that source code could lead to lots of cheating, lots of piracy, lots of problems for Rockstar Games that they cannot afford to happen. And obviously, up to this point, Rockstar Games has put out statements which make me believe that the hack wasn't as widespread as the original hacker made out to be. In their original statement, they said, "At this time, we do not anticipate any disruption to our live game services, nor any long-term effect on the development of our ongoing projects." And on SteamDB, we actually got to see that on various titles such as Red Dead, Max Payne, Grand Theft Auto 5, right when they put out this statement, they made a number of security changes to those games, likely in preparation, just in case if something was to get released harmful to those games by the obviously UK teen hacker. And then Take-Two Interactive reported to the SEC something similar. They said, "Current Rockstar game services are unaffected. We have already taken steps to isolate and contain this incident." So anyway, on Monday or Tuesday, after going radio silent for a number of hours, the Teapot Uber hacker account on the GTA forums popped up. They were very upset that the original thread had been taken down. Obviously, Take-Two Interactive's lawyers sent legal threats to the GTA forums to remove certain contents that linked to the actual leaked material, and they did so to comply. But Teapot mentioned that his Telegram account had been suspended and he started a new one. This led many to believe that maybe the original source is gone and that the account had been compromised. But instantly my thought was, this could mean that the actual entire Lapsus group is now involved with this hack. And it could also just mean that this UK teen really did not expect this to blow up as big as it did, and now he just wanted to move on from it and let the rest of the group maybe get involved. And it also could be that he just expected that he was going to be arrested again for these actions, and it appears that that is exactly what has happened. This is the report coming from the BBC. A teenager has been arrested on suspicion of hacking as part of an investigation by the National Crime Agency. City of London police said the 17-year-old from Oxfordshire was detained on Thursday evening as part of an inquiry supported by the UK's National Cyber Crime Unit. The teenager remains in custody, police said. No other details about the nature of the investigation were disclosed. Now, obviously, I think the instant gut reaction to that is it's got to be the same individual, and we actually did get official confirmation coming from Matthew Keys, a journalist. He does work for Reuters. He said that the BBC News has reported that the hacker has been arrested, 17-year-old, and sources say it is indeed connected to the hack on Rockstar Games and possibly Uber. And then he had an additional update saying the 17-year-old hacking suspect was arrested in Oxford and is believed to be connected to a group identifying itself as Lapsus, a group that organizes primarily via Telegram channels. Additionally, on Twitter, the official City of London police account confirmed that on the evening of Thursday, the 22nd of September 2022, the City of London police arrested a 17-year-old in Oxford on suspicion of hacking. As of recording this video, we have another update coming from Matthew Keys, the original source that confirmed this was Lapsus and that UK teen. He says that police expect to give more details on the arrest of the 17-year-old Rockstar Games hacker later today. Possible statement coming from the FBI later this morning/afternoon. I guess the big question though is, will this kid get further punishment than a 1-month internet suspension like he got before? So obviously the question is what comes next, and the reason why I wanted to give a brief breakdown of everything that has happened is because I don't think that this situation is entirely over. There is evidence that the stolen files of Rockstar Games may be in the possession of more than one individual at this point. We have evidence now from the GTA forums, as I mentioned before, that there were two people in possession of the Teapot Uber hacker account. This is what they said just the other day. Following an internal review of the past week's events, we have come to several preliminary conclusions. Firstly, we have reason to believe that based on posting behavior as well as IP address data, there may have been at least two people active on the account Teapot Uber hacker. One is the actual initial hacker Teapot, and other individual going by the moniker of Lily. Teapot has been responsible for the initial post regarding the hacked content, Lily being the one making the post regarding the Telegram account Lily Howarth that remains active to this day. We have evidence that suggests that the GTA forums account has not been stolen but instead has been shared. We have seen Telegram screenshots of messages posted by Lily showing delay tactics and false information about the GTA Forums account, and without any activity on the account since Sunday at this point, we have no reason to believe Lily currently possesses any of the hacked materials they claim to hold. But again, this isn't where this story ends, because some of the Grand Theft Auto 5 source code has actually popped up on GitHub. This is coming from Inside Gaming that reports sources indicate that GTA 5 source code has almost certainly been stolen. And then there was an update to this story in which it said a new push request by GitHub user Alex Guir on GitHub contains more previously unseen source code, suggesting that the source code has been shared with some people. So as it stands, it is unclear when or if we see more leaks happening with Grand Theft Auto 6. It is clear that the Lapsus group is behind this hack. The UK teen has indeed been arrested, but before that, on the GTA forums, he posted thousands of lines of GTA 6 source code, as well as a 105-page internal design document on Grand Theft Auto 6. And then additionally, there has been activity on GitHub by a random user who throughout the week has posted some of Grand Theft Auto 5 source code, which we do not know if this was the UK teen or somebody else, likely a part of that same hacking group Lapsus. Now, specifically in regards to Rockstar Games and what happens next with them, there is still suspicion that a big Grand Theft Auto 6 reveal is going to be happening this year. That was likely what was going to happen no matter what. The suspicion is that it's going to happen sometime in October, but for now, the company on all of their social media accounts has hunkered down. They've turned off comments because it's quite clear Rockstar just doesn't want to have to deal with people constantly posting leaks for the game under their posts, the ones that obviously already have come about. On Telegram, with that Lily Howarth account, which we do know has an association with that original UK teen hacker, they have continued to be active throughout the week, promising that they are going to leak more, but thus far no proof has come about, as the GTA forums admins have pointed out, that they have any files, but it's still something that has to be watched. Anyway, this has been yet another major update on this giant Grand Theft Auto 6 leak. I will continue to cover any and everything related to this game. I plan to cover this just like I did Red Dead Redemption 2 years ago. For those who are along for that ride, you know what to expect. Going to be lots of gameplay videos, breaking down stuff, and news videos, and so on and so forth. But what do you guys make of this latest update? Let me know down in the comment section below. But thank you for watching. Make sure to leave a like if you did enjoy this video or if you found any informative value. And make sure to follow my other social media accounts for updates on new videos. Links are always down in the description below. I'm most active on Twitter, giving opinions on news that I do not always get into video form, so do make sure to follow me over there. Also check out my Discord for all sorts of discussion on games. And again, thank you for joining. Consider subscribing for more videos like this, and I'll see you later.